Yep.
Another engine of interest is the Crown pumping engine. In New York City, in the late 1880s, they started to build high-rise engines, high-rise buildings. High-rise meant 2 or 3 stories. Unfortunately, the water supply in New York, through the aqueducts down from the Catskill Mountains, down into the reservoirs close to Pleasantville, New York, where I grew up, they could only provide water up to the top of the single story. And the Crown, the company that made the Crown pumping engine, National Meter Company, made money by selling water meters. Well, if you can't get water up to the 2nd and 3rd floor, how are you going to sell water meters? So they invented and manufactured the Crown pumping engine, and the way it works is, it is a little, you see a chimney here, so it's a slide valve flame ignition engine, and the engine, it powers this flywheel. The flywheel works this pump here in the back, and a pump actually extends down underneath. You can see it there through the flywheel. So the pump going up and down would pump the water. They would put this in the basement, pump the water to a cistern up on the roof of the building. Therefore, you're not actually pressurizing the lines. You're just using gravity to feed the water. And the Crown pumping engine, they made about 1,000 of them or so before about 1880, when they had higher pressure water in New York. We had a flame ignition expo about 4 years ago, where a lot of these old flame ignition engines came in from all over the country. There are 12 known of these engines to exist in private hands. 11 of them were here, lined up on the wall around the corner, all operating at the same time. Let's walk around.